Hey, it's summertime in Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm gonna cruise my 67 Pontiac Firebird out there, but I don't got no change-o for no automotive AC in my classic car. Or perhaps in my daily driver, my Honda, its AC is crapped out. Now I got 1,500 bucks to go dropping on restoring my car's AC. What's a guy to do? I need a party this summer. I gotta spend little cash to get lots of cool, but how do I do it? Well, I'm about to show you. So if you want to find out how for a few bucks you can be cool in the summertime in your car without spending a lot of green, I'm about to show you. Let's go. Come on. All right, so I've laid out all the pieces I think we're going to need. A nice chest I found off of Facebook Marketplace. Bought this off Amazon. It's going to hold our ice. A couple elbows. I got those at Amazon as well. Got one of these elbows, kind of a metal one. You can switch it around. The blower motor, also on Amazon. Some HVC tape, which you can get at Home Depot. Some gloves. I did pick up a cigarette lighter adapter thing there. This is the box for the blower, and peanuts, gloves, safety. So with that, let's see if we can assemble this. Now, the first one you can see here, I've already made a line there, but what I did, I took our blower motor, and I put it right there, kind of sizing that up. I took one of these tin ones and I cut it and flared it to see whether it goes on this way or maybe we reduce it down and go that way. But either way, it's going to go in right like that. So I figured once we get that into place, put that in there, attach it down. So with that, just took a Sharpie, I centered this down, went around it, and now we're going to drill that out. Okay, let's drill a hole. We'll get that jigsaw set up in there. Okay, got our one hole done. Now we're just going to cut this out. Let there be a hole. Foam. That's what is inside there. It's just foam. Okay, now we got a hole. Test fit. Perfect. All right, so that go like this. Of course, and you can set the angle of this to get it to where we need to go. Okay, there's that part's done. See what it looks like on the inside. That's perfect. So now this one here is going to attach to this and go down like so. And of course, we're going to tape this and caulk it and make it all look pretty. But right now, we're just trying to get it all squared away. So next, we need one of these to come out. Now you can get your cold air. Now we have it coming in this way. It's going to go down, blow in, and then come back out over here. So we're going to need to put this one here. So again, we'll get our marker. Kind of center that up. Let's see, here's our center line, about right there. And then that center line's there. So we go about right there. Perfect. Same principle, we're going to drill a hole and then use the jigsaw and cut it out. Look at that, there's no insulation in the top of that. Interesting. So of course, this will come in like that. And then we can get that all situated there. So test time for this. Now the blower motor has a arrow on it, so we want to suck air into it. Go like this. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna attach this to this, and then we'll set everything in place and screw this down. Take our HVAC tape, take this and cut us off just a piece here. That just tears off like that. And there's a paper backing, and that paper backing is sticky. I'm just going to make a couple loops around that. You got a whole roll, so have some fun and get this exactly how you're going to want it, just like that. Yep. So a couple more times. Put this first one in here. There's two. Now here we're going to take the white caulking and put that all around there. So this is that adhesive caulk quick seal. We're just going to go around here and fill that in and kind of get it nice and tight. And really thicken here. And I probably will come back with a second coat after it dries just to make sure. All right, that looks pretty good actually. We'll let that dry and we'll come back and do some more. Now we're going to do the same thing but to the inside of this. Okay, get that all around. Now we'll let that ease up. Comes to the top one. Kind of want to be able to turn it however you want to position it. But what I figured was we'd use this flange. All I'm doing is just putting it around here. Kind of sit it on here. About like so. Then we're going to secure it with those screws. We'll let that sit for a little bit. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to cut off enough of that. So I'm going to take out those first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars. So let me cut these off real quick. I have a cutting tool. Okay, safety gloves, safety glasses. Let's cut those off. Okay, let's go put it in. Okay, so let's see if we can't now shimmy this in there. Definitely not having those right there help. Now you have to buy the one that's closest to your size for your cooler. Of course, this is closest size I can get to it. I'll show you that right there. So we cut those out. So when we go to put this in, that's going to be perfect, just like that. So it's going to suck the air in, blow it down into here, and then it's going to come up through the ice here and out the hole. We'll get on our finger here and we'll just swoosh it around on the bottom. Take this one. Just like that. Now what I think I might do is take one of those self-tapping screws and just zip it in there to kind of make sure it all kind of stays in place. Putting this along that inside part just to seal that gap. And she can adjust it. Okay, next step is connect power from the cigarette lighter to the fan blower. So you'll have to find your, this is the positive one. It's going to go to the white and black one, so that's right here. So go ahead and put on your butt connectors and crimp those down. All right, we're inside my Nissan Titan. Now we have AC in the Titan, but we have another vehicle, the Honda Accord that we've been working on, does not have AC currently. So use my temp gauge. I want to find out how warm it is here in the truck. Looks like 132, 135, 131, 141, 146, 154, 145, 142. So we're going to say 140 inside the cab of the truck. Let's go grab some ice. Let's put it on the cooler and let's see how long it takes and how much we can lower the temperature out. And just so we know that we're working here, this is Phoenix, Arizona in July, and it is currently, let's see what the old iPhone says here. It is currently 107 degrees out there. Supposed to be a high of 110, and it's at, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so, whew, my goodness. All right, let's go grab some ice. Let's get the cooler in here, and let's see what happens. All right, we're in the truck. Cooler's in the truck. I'm going to plug this in. Okay. I got cold air pointing right at me to see what the initial temperature is. 84 degrees coming out of there with that ice. We'll go ahead and we'll start our timer. Okay, we'll start our timer. Let's see how long it takes for us to cool off. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. Okay, 30 seconds in, I got my refreshment. Now, we did run to the store to buy the ice, so we had the windows open, so it cooled the truck down a bit. Right now, it's at 121 on the door, 123 on the glove box, 121 on the dashboard. Let's try the seat. The seat is 113. Center console, 124. The cooler itself is 107. Air coming out is now 81 degrees. So we're just going to chill. Now, I have direct sunlight coming in this way, so here's what it is. I'm not sure what else we can do about that. Whoosh. Okay, minute and a half into the test. I can hear the ice melting and dropping down. Whoosh. So thankful my wife made me a drink. She says I'm crazy to do this video, but I'm doing it. Now again, if I was driving, I probably would have the windows open a little bit to let in a little bit of a breeze, help bring the temp down. So right now inside the truck, it was 120. Now it's 110. So it dropped it 10 degrees. Okay, let's open the lid. Let's see how much this thing. So that was a 7-pound bag of ice in the last 3 minutes. All right, go and close it up. Okay, it's cooling down a little bit. It's down to what, 75 degrees? Our temp in the cooler has started to go up now. And I can still hear that ice dripping down as we approach the 5-minute mark. And again, that air is coming through that blower, pouring straight down to that now cold water, coming back up through that ice. Okay, we're at the 5.5-minute mark. And we're at 80, 81, 82, thereabouts. So it has increased. But it's still cooler than the ambient air out here, which is 107 on the sun visor, 123 on the console up top. The roof is 132. Door is 113. How about me? What do I say? 95. I'm 95. Wow. Time for a drink. Okay, so we are at 8 minutes in, and now the air coming out of there is about 92. The door is up to 118. Center console is 118. Dash is 116. What am I? 105. I'm going back up. Let's see how much ice we have left. It's now at 8 minutes. Okay, 8.5 minutes. We're blowing cold still. We're getting warmer. Let's open this up. We still got ice, but it's definitely not as cold as it was. $95 now and there. 93. I don't know where you hit it at. Okay, want to keep going? At the 10-minute mark, I'll check back in. Okay, we are at the 10-minute mark. Let's do some analysis here. Inside there looks like 97, 103, 98, 95. I don't know where you're shooting this at. The door, 120, so that's gone up. On the dash, 120, 116 there. We'll try out me now. 102, 105. I don't know how you read that on the camera. So let's go and look inside and let's see how much ice we have. Pop the hood. We are almost completely empty on ice. So, but it's still relatively cool coming out of here. That's the thing, it's still cool. Okay, let's evaluate the project here. So we still have a little bit of ice in our container. If we do a temp reading, the water is at 48 degrees. So after 10 minutes, we noticed probably at the 8-minute mark is when stuff started to warm back up. And that was one 7-pound bag of ice that we picked up at the gas station. It was $3. Well, in our cooler, we have this big voided space in the lid. And I'm just wondering if a can of one of that foamy insulation stuff would go in there and help seal this off more and help keep it cooler. I also went and pushed down the grate as far as it'll go. Now we can get 2 bags of ice in there for double the cooling. Okay, so we shook this up. Let's spray it in there and see what we can find. Okay. Close that and let it sit for a little bit. Okay, so it's been 24 hours. Here's our foam. Let's see if we can't just kind of trim this up and make it look pretty in here. All right. A couple big chunks out of there. Gotta clean this up a little bit here. But definitely filled that in, that cavity. There's just a little spot here, but I think for the most part, that's gonna work. Let's fill these holes up. All right, guys, this is how I put together this little portable cooler. So that way anyone in the family whose AC goes out temporarily until they can get it to a shop, or if you just don't want to spend the $1,500 to fix your AC because you're only going to keep the car for a little bit longer, this is how to do it. And trust me, about 2 pounds of ice in there, let it go down. It's going to keep you cool. We tested it. It works. And everything you need to make this same thing, except for the cooler, which I got my cooler off of Facebook Marketplace for $5. So again, minimal money, a little bit of time, but at least it gets it done and it's quick and easy. If you like this video, please hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. If you have a friend that's dealing with needing some AC in their vehicle, share my video out with them, please. I appreciate that so much. So until next time, make sure to subscribe to Airhead Garage, and I will see you next time with another DIY automotive video.